Yo, what is up, YouTube? Long time no see. 100% my fault. My bad. So if you're here because of the whole sub 3 hour marathon attempt, I'm sorry. If you have no idea what I'm talking about or you just don't care, feel free to skip ahead to the timestamp below and we'll get on with the video. But for everyone who's curious about the sub 3 hour marathon attempt, it didn't go well. So basically what ended up happening is my training was more inconsistent than it should have been. And, I had some minor health stuff, nothing major, just like stuff that was kind of nagging me that ended up also killing my motivation. My training was not as consistent as it should have been by any means. And the thing that always falls by the wayside first when I get super busy with my paid video work or life and being a dad and stuff like that is always this YouTube channel. And I don't want it to be that way. It's just kind of the nature of needing to make money to live, but I'm trying to get better about that, and that is a commitment I'm making to myself and to anyone who cares. For this summer, I have quite a few video gigs lined up in terms of like running documentaries. I'm on my way to do the Desert Peak Ultra right now, not run it, but film it and stuff like that. I'm also doing a Western States documentary. I'm doing a Badwater 135, kind of shorter mini doc. I'm going out to Sedona 125 in May with one of the Everyday Ultra coaches. I'm going to try to film some Cocodona stuff while I'm out there. And then maybe one more later this year. Kind of depends on some health issues with like the athlete. But all that being said, I want to be more consistent with this, even if it doesn't end up always being training stuff. And sometimes it's like behind the scenes of all the filming of those things and the travel and just the training while I'm traveling kind of stuff, because I get to be around a lot of really cool people and great runners and ultra runners. So that is my commitment to myself and to you guys, is to do this more consistently. It's not going to be on any crazy, every week schedule or anything like that. But because I have so much stuff that I think is interesting going on this summer, I want to make more YouTube videos, because for me, this has always been a creative outlet and I get to do it the way I want it. And because of that, sometimes I get stuck in that whole, like, it needs to be perfect because it's for me. But I'm going to just scratch that whole idea, because this has been multiple years that I haven't done this that I wanted to. So this is going to be a lot more just like chronological stuff. Just going to film what's happening when it happens and make my life easier and make this more achievable for myself. So with that, the bus is about to pull up. I'm at the airport. I'm going to Tucson. So I gotta go catch that bus so I don't miss my flight. And I'll see you guys in a couple hours in good old Tucson, Arizona for the Desert Peak Ultra. Oh, also, transition. It'll just be the marathon, like a 30-second recap of how the marathon went. Okay, see you in Tucson. Just about 5K in. Big gap behind me. A lot of people in front of me. Feeling good. 10K in, still moving good. It's a good day. Baker's dozen, baby. Mile 13, 22. I'm dying. What a great day.
Oh, that's...
All right, Joe, give us a YouTube update.
All right, so we're out here, Desert Peak Ultra. Today's bib pickup. Tomorrow's the race. So it's 6 a.m. right now, butt crack of dawn. And this is all the aid station stuff. So today we're going to get all this stuff out yonder, and then also out yonder the other way. And we're gonna have runners come in at 10 a.m. for a shakeout run. Bib pickup from 11 to 6. We're doing some speeches, some panels, dropping water on the course. Busy day, but hey, when you're putting on something rad, it's you gotta be grateful for being busy, and that's what we're doing today. I'm also very tired, as you can see by the bags under my eyes and my hair is all a mess, but hey, we're doing it, baby.
All right, let's go shotgun some energy drinks and get to work.
Yeah, let's do it.
We have made it into Tucson last night. We're at Hay Creek Ranch. Beautiful sunrise, mostly because I couldn't sleep. And today we were gonna film the panels and stuff like that during all the pre-race stuff. But a little change of plans. I got to go out and do some course marking this morning. So take you guys along for that. I just got to go change. And I mean, dude, look at this view. Sick. All right, let's go slam an energy drink and mark some courses. Okay, race director Shelby, how's it going?
It's going good. It's Friday morning. Getting ready for some people to come for the shakeout run in about 4 hours. We've got a gorgeous sunrise in the background. Yeah, we've got a few things to do today. We're gonna get the headquarters set up for everyone. And yeah, it's gonna be a good day.
I just wanted to show off some of the beautiful vistas of this trail while I'm out here marking the course. That way, you guys who aren't coming to run it this year don't miss out. 10K update. View's still nice. You can't really see. I just came up this. This is not the bad part of it. Around that bend, there was so much gravel, very steep. Joe, why are you doing this to me and to other people, to all the runners that'll be here over the next 2 days? Well, I don't remember where we left off for this video. I'm sorry, I'm trying to film for Joe's stuff. I'll put his channel right here, or like in the description, if you don't know who Joe is and what Everyday Ultra is. But that's what I'm out here filming for, is Desert Peak Ultra. Actually doing like the race filming and stuff like that next couple days for that channel. So it's kind of hard to film for that channel, remember narratively where I left off for my channel. So this is going to be a lot of stream of consciousness. Course marking. Come on. There we go. But it's all good. Like I said back before my flight, we're rolling with this. Whatever we got, we're just taking what's coming to us. On we go. I think I have like 7 miles left total to get back to Hay Creek Ranch, which is the start finish. It's also the midway point of the 100K. But hopefully not too much more climbing ahead of me, although I know I'm kidding myself. But it's all good. This is a beautiful place to be on a Friday. I mean, this is the office today. This is sick. I have nothing but, I should be nothing but grateful right now. All right, see you in a bit. Well, we may have a very serious problem. Also, Arizona Trail sighting. So these blue ones are don't go this way, and these are go this way. I am about to run out of go this ways, and I have a lot more left to do. So one thing that I have learned from doing this and just being here in general is race directing and putting on a race takes way more effort than I ever thought, after seeing what Shelby, the race director, and what Joe are going through, and the amount of other people that are out here trying to help, and how there's still so much to get done. So I might be coming up here a second time later on if I run out. It's gonna be real close, but you know, we'll make the most of it. And also, regardless of what race you're running this weekend, thank your race directors, because this is a lot. I mean, what could you want more than views like this? This is sick. Plus I get a little bit of a downhill. Runnable. I ran out of trail markers about halfway through, so we might be doing a little double today. I guess we'll find out when I get back. But I'm gonna try not to die on this downhill. No lie, I think someone's looking out for me, because I just came down this whole section that keeps going like this with huge rocks just like that for a lot longer. And I came down on ice skates and I got very lucky. So when you're leaving or coming back in for the last part of the 50K coming down Lemon, there's some stuff you should definitely be a little careful of, but still beautiful, still fun. Well, that's it for my section. I did, I think, about 6 miles. I don't really know. I've lapped my watch a bunch of times. So I have about 4 miles to get back to the campground. I caught a ride with someone out here, so I guess I'm just running it back, but at least that's on road instead of all of this nonsense that I came down. The worst part about this is, I won't say the worst part, but the hard part about this is just a checkbox on one of like 30 things that still has to get done today, with a whole team of people out here doing it. So shout out to all the volunteers, all the other Everyday Ultra coaches and stuff like that are out here just putting in miles to make this race happen tomorrow on Sunday. Look, here's an aid station. This is a beautiful spot for one. The view from Ridge Runner aid station for Desert Peak Ultra. Look at that climb behind me. This is mile, I think 4 and also like 23 on the course. You come through here twice, but what a sick spot for an aid station.
One of two ways. I'm gonna do like a really birdie
Oh, sick.
Hey, Editor Christian here. Really quick note, I have so much more footage from the 100K and from the Race Expo stuff, but as a rule of thumb, I like to make sure that the client gets all of like the great footage first. So yes, at some point I'm sure I will have more of the Desert Peak stuff on here, but I just wanted to show a couple clips from the day, but I cut out all the audio from the panel and more of the race footage from day one, just because I want to make sure that we get everything Joe needs first and everything for the Everyday Ultra channel and for the Desert Peak Instagram and all those things, and all the people in the panel. I'm going to send them all of that footage. So if they want to post it on their own Instagram or wherever they want to, they can. So just as a rule of thumb, I like to make sure everyone has the opportunity to, you know, push that stuff to their audience first. So I just wanted to show a couple clips from the day. I'm back here at home now, clearly having not unpacked at all. There is hundreds of gigs of footage for me and another videographer who came out there with us. And then there was another videographer on the 50K for day 2. So this is just a little taste of all that stuff. So if you want to see more from Desert Peak, I'm sure it'll be over on the Everyday Ultra channel sooner rather than later. Just give us a little bit of time to, you know, catch up on life and sleep. And I know Joe's going to Boston also this weekend. So, you know, we're trying to catch up. There'll be more footage, I promise. Everyday Ultra or Everyday Ultra again. Cool. Back to the video. Desert Peak Ultra Day 2, the 50K. Did I film any updates yesterday? I don't think so. But here we are. I met some other great creatives while I was out here. I'm gonna go do some more filming on the trail. I'm sure it's gonna be another great day. I'll throw some clips of the race from yesterday in. There was just so many cool runners out here. I finally got some sleep, which was nice. I feel a million times better. So now I'm gonna go slam a bunch of caffeine again. I think I'm running on like anywhere between 4 and 6 Celsius per day. But it's not just me, it's like everyone that's here with the Everyday Ultra team, I think has been pitching on a lot, especially Shelby, the race director, has been absolutely crushing it. Joe has been at the start line for like, I think, what time is it now? 6? He's been out there for like 10 hours straight, and that's like after a full day of running around yesterday. So it's been a great event so far, and I'm sure today will be even better because we worked out a lot of the kinks yesterday. So now we just get to have fun and hopefully make a great 50K for all of these runners. Also, look at this sunrise, my God. Oof. I'll throw up some drone shots of the sunrise too. I got it a little bit late. I wish I could have gotten it like peeking up over the mountain, but I mean, this is still sick. Like, come on, come on.
You guys are crushing it. You're almost at the next stage. Keep it up.
Yeah, I love it. Here we have a race photographer in his natural habitat.
Here we have a race videographer.
Well, this is what it looks like at mile like 11 and a half of the race. On top of Mount Lemmon.
Panoramic views.
Dying. But to the guy who said he loves my YouTube channel, thank you. Love you too. Well, here's another update. Last time we talked, I was on top of Mount Lemmon, and now I'm running to an aid station that needs some extra help. I got a Coke Zero. That is all the help I'm gonna be. But getting some extra miles in, just trying to get this day to the finish. We're almost done, and then we get to chill. Can't remember if I gave an update already on this ridge, but I found a souvenir. It's a good climb. Fun to do on tired legs. I don't think there's going to be a narrative to this video at all, but you know what? We made a promise to ourselves to just do it and upload whatever comes out. That's what we're doing. You know, so the guy that I mentioned a minute ago who said he loved the channel up on Mount Lemon. I appreciate you, especially because I don't think I deserve that, because I'm just making a bunch of nonsense out here. So thank you. I appreciate you. I ran out of space in my pockets to put the course markings as I'm sweeping them, but I think I found a solution. I've come to the realization recently that I take life too seriously most of the time. So we're gonna remedy that. Still got my sign. Okay, go ahead.
What are we doing?
We haven't filmed any YouTube content. Well, the weekend has come to an end. It is Monday at 4 p.m. I'm headed to the airport to fly back to the East Coast. This was such a sick weekend. It was an awesome trip. The race was awesome. Everyone, like the community out here was awesome. It was great to get to be a part of it for the weekend and the part of hopefully what will be one of many races to come for Everyday Ultra. Obviously some hiccups, obviously some lessons that we learned to hopefully not make the same mistake next week. I mean, not next week, oh my God, no, next year. I mean, there was even some stuff that happened on Saturday we were able to fix by Sunday. A lot of feeling disgusting and not being clean for multiple days because we also were eating or sleeping. But I think those are the kinds of things that, you know, make these events fun and bring everyone closer together. And I mean, just getting to be around so many like-minded people, not even just the volunteers that were out here with Everyday Ultra specifically, but the volunteers from like Tucson and Phoenix and stuff like that. You know, all the runners that I got to share a couple minutes with as they came through aid stations, or if I just did a small section with them with my camera. Some like really interesting people that I got to meet. So great trip, headed home, and I guess it's back to training. So I haven't talked about training on YouTube in a hot minute, but since the last thing that we discussed on here was a sub 3-hour marathon training block that didn't get recorded like at all, we'll just move on to the next thing. And I promise I'll do better this time. It's a promise to me, not to you guys, because if I make a promise to you guys, then I'll be like, oh, I'm just talking to a screen. There's no one out there. But if I make a promise to myself, then I have to live with the weight of those unmade decisions. Sorry. Yeah, so we'll move straight into the next training block, which is honestly, for the next couple weeks, gonna be pretty relaxed. I really need to dial back in strength training again. I think if you're running up to the 100-mile distance, you really, maybe even like 100K, you really should be doing some sort of strength training at least one day a week. I personally happen to enjoy strength training, so I do it more. And I need to redial in some of that stuff now that my schedule is moving around and just get back to running. I'm also going to be self-coached now. I kind of had that discussion with Joe, my coach, because he's been coaching me for like the last 18 months. And I feel like I'm in a great position to, you know, take some of that control back and make decisions based on feel day to day, following, you know, an overarching training plan I make for myself. And that's kind of cool because a couple of years ago, I don't think I was disciplined or responsible enough to make those kinds of decisions for myself and still follow through. And I've changed a lot in the last couple of years. So now I just get to see what I can do on my own with running in terms of at least like the scheduling and the training philosophy and what I find works really well for me. So that's an exciting step in the right direction, I think, for me as an ultra runner and as an athlete. So all of that to say, I don't really know what editor me is going to piece together before this and how jumbled and disoriented it's going to be. But other than that, I'm on my way back to Maryland. I'll see you guys hopefully real soon. Well, that was the sunset in Phoenix. Here's the sunrise in Maryland. I'm tired. Let's go home and run.